Hello everybody, just want to say hello and I want to share with you the cards that I made using stamps only. So if you hear a loud noise, they're working on our roof. So you'll probably hear drilling and just loud noises. So I apologize for that if you can hear those loud noises, but they're almost done with our roof. So sorry. Anyways, going back to my cards that I want to share with you. So, like I had mentioned before, I was going to work on making cards using stamps because I don't have a lot of stamps. I have a small, like a plastic shoebox with my collection of stamps because I hardly use them. So that's why I really don't collect stamps. So here I made some, I'm not that good at stamping either. So I think that's why I really don't like stamping that much. So here are some pieces that I fussy cut and I stamped with pink ink, and some I just did it with black and I just like colored them in. And yeah, I used the most of these stamps came from Jan Hatfield family, or This Is Family, except for the little dragonflies and some of the butterflies that you see in some of the cards. Those are from like a different collection, and this flower here. But everything else is from the Jan Hatfield This Is Life. Okay, so this is the first card. I stamped it. The vase and the flowers I stamped on the card. These are blank cards from Michaels that I like using. And then I just stamped a dragonfly and a little bow. This is from a Michaels stamps, the little bow. And this delightful, and I went ahead and added some stickles and a piece of lace that I did. So that's how that one turned out. And then this is the other one. I went ahead and added stickles so it could give it some glitter, some shine. Maybe it's hard to see it on camera, but like the butterfly has some, and I did some little dots on the little dots that it has around the center of the flower. And then here's another one. I added a piece of lace, like a doily. So it was like a Valentine heart, and I just like cut it out and I just added it to the card. And the bicycle also has some sparkle from the stickles and the flower. So yeah, it was a little bit of work having to stamp each piece and then having to cut it out and like coloring it and putting it together, but I really liked how they turned out. And this right here, the background on this, it's a water paint. I just water painted a blank sheet, and that's how that one turned out. I only made 6 because, like I said, it is work, stamping, cutting, and coloring. So I only did 6 cards, but I figured that would be enough to start a stash of different types of cards. So here's another one. And this is the last one. I really liked how they turn out though. So I plan on making a stash of cards and just having them as I need them. I will take them out. So these are like just like any time cards, but I do plan on making like birthday cards or anniversary cards, so I can just have cards ready. And then when I need to use them, I just look for what occasion I'm looking for and, go ahead and grab it instead of having to make one right there and then. So these are extra pieces that I will be using, but I will use it in a combination of of like ephemera pieces, or more like the collection of the This Is Family. But with the cards, I decided to pretty much use everything only from stamping, and that's what I did. And as I was getting out my stamps, because I have them like in a chest, not in a chest, but in a little small little like cabinet, or it's not the cabinet, it's the buffet table in the dining area. So instead of using that for like bowls or nice fancy stuff for the table, since that's what the buffet table is for, I just store a lot of my crafting items in there. So that's where I have my stamps in there. And when I was getting them out, I found these. I found 3 packs of the mounting tape. So I was like, oh, thank you, God, because I had forgotten I had these in there, Sometimes I knew I had to have some more somewhere. I just couldn't remember where, because each time I would go to the Dollar Tree, and I would see that they had plenty, I would just grab 1 or 2. And I knew I had to have some, but I couldn't remember. I thought I had used it all up. But as I was taking out my stamps, I found these 3. So I was like, yes, thank you, God. Like, 3 more packs to work with. So yeah, but thank you for watching. And till next time, take care, be safe. Bye.